Carrie, such a strange twist and turn of events. Now, just a few weeks ago, we spoke with Tom. He's extremely about these fires that have been going on in his neighborhood. He was even an advocate at trying to find who is responsible. And come to find out today, he was arrested in connection with several of these fires. Now, the most recent fire happening right here at his next door neighbor's house. Police are telling us that Leeper admitted to them to starting this fire. He told them that he used a syringe filled with gasoline and put it on a mop, and he lit that mop on fire.
All in the right after dark, usually between dark and most recent one was about midnight.
31-year-old Tom Leeper, who you just heard from a previous story, was describing several suspicious fires that have happened in his neighborhood near Clintock and Chandler. Leeper told us at a neighborhood meeting he feared for his family's safety.
I have 2 young children. My neighbor has 2 young children, and they're very close to our houses. It's scary. I'm getting worked up thinking about it.
The fires began in April, and the most recent one happening at Leeper's neighbor's home on September 2nd. Leeper, who was an avid for finding the person responsible, was arrested today in connection. Leeper admitted to police he started this fire and several others. He said he would get uncontrollable urges to set fires and then would act on those urges. He told police he needs help. Neighbor John Ludy says Leeper was always the first person to show up at all the fires, even though he never put him as the suspect.
He'd be talking to everybody, I'd ask him what was going on. I told him, and he'd tell me, keep an eye out. And I said, same here. If you see anybody over here, you let me know. I let you know. So it's just, like I said, if it's true, this is the strangest thing ever.
Police say Leeper has a history of arson. They tell us that he even spent time at a treatment facility as a juvenile. He's now being charged with 4 counts of arson and 7 counts of endangerment. Reporting live, Danielle Miller, Fox 10 News.
A court hearing has been delayed for a Scottsdale man accused of kidnapping and raping an unconscious woman. Police say surveillance video, photos actually, captured 28-year-old Rodolfo Ramirez carrying an unconscious woman in a parking lot and then sexually assaulting her several times, including in his own home, and then later dropped her off at an intersection in Tempe. She was completely incapacitated at the time. He is facing several charges.
Phoenix police searching for a couple that used a credit card that was stolen during a robbery where a family dog was shot and killed. Take a close look at this surveillance video. See if you recognize anybody in here. They say the man in that red shirt you just saw and a woman in a black dress, here we go. They used that card at a store near I-17 and Happy Valley Road. They were driving an older model SUV. The robbery happened back on September 16th near 27th Avenue and Deer Valley Road. Again, a family pet was killed in that robbery. A boxer mix found dead in the home. Jewelry, electronics were stolen. If you have any information, call Silent Witness at 480-WITNESS.
Local animal shelters are full, and many pets are in desperate need of a new home. New policies are keeping dogs alive longer at county facilities, but that also means the space fills up quickly. Andrew Hasman has been at one of those county shelters today. He's been looking into it. He joins us live with more.
And John, they're having to put multiple dogs in one kennel. To free up space, the county usually works with some no-kill shelters, but those shelters are full too. The dogs are ready for new homes, but there just aren't enough people looking to adopt to keep up with the number of dogs coming in.
Right now, we have about 460 big dogs in 240 kennels.
Maricopa County Animal Care and Control recently extended their 72-hour hold on dogs brought into the shelter to 5 days. Euthanasia at the county shelter is now down by 2/3 compared to last year. So animals are staying alive longer, but without increased adoptions, free space is limited.
It's what the public wanted. We're happy to do it, but now we need the public to help us so that we can maintain it and we can continue doing that.
While many dogs are adopted out, some are also sent off to no-kill shelters and other rescue groups, but those facilities are stretched thin too.
We are at a maximum capacity right now. We have multiple dogs in foster. Our shelter's full. Good boy.
Shelley Parker works with Arizona Small Dog Rescue, which takes some of the dogs brought into the county facilities. animals. They are overwhelmed and need to find homes for their adoptable pets, too.
We probably have 10 to 20 calls a day, seeing if we can take a dog or a cat, or someone found a stray with a mom with a litter of puppies or a box of kittens. We even come to work some days and there's boxes of kittens or puppies sitting on our front porch with a note, please take. Aww.
Well, if you can't adopt, one thing you can do to help is to microchip your pet or make sure it always has a collar on. That way, if the dog gets lost and ends up at the shelter, it can easily be returned and won't take up space in the kennels. I'm Andrew Hasbin, Fox 10 News.
Thank you, Andrew. Voters will decide whether recreational marijuana will be legal. Tradition we're talking about here in Arizona, the Arizona State Fair kicking off tomorrow, and just like every year, there are some new things to check out, and Marcy Jones has a preview.
For over 130 years, the Arizona State Fair has brought family, fun, and food together. With less than 24 hours until fairgrounds open, we're getting a sneak peek, you know, for quality control. First up, Sweet Cheeks for some deep-fried goodness.
We're making chocolate covered marshmallows, deep fried.
Here we go.
I think I have a little salt. I think I do. It's so good. What is that? I know that taste. What is that?
It's a sweet batter.
Yeah. Wow. Now, you just said something a little bit earlier that is very true. What happens at the fair
stays at the fair.
Calories do not count.
Then things got a little wild at the Jurassic Trail at Dinosaur Adventure.
They're huge, they're awesome, they're animatronic, they move, they are so much fun.
They growl,
They
too.
do, they
I got
growl.
really close to that one and it was like, yeah. I'm pretty sure dinosaur, forget away from me.
Yes, this is so much fun, and it's actually included in the Arizona State Fair admission ticket, so you can actually come to the fair and check this out for free.
I know safety is very important. What is the contingency plan if these come to life and it really is Jurassic Park?
Well, then I hope you can run in those heels that you got on, because we will all be running if these do actually come to life.
I love it. What's the best part about working at this fair?
Oh my gosh, the best part about working at this fair is just all the memories that you create, like all the people that you meet, just from people that come to the fair, people that you're working with. It's a lot of fun.
Marcy Jones, Fox 10 News.
Here's some news that people in Southern California probably do not want to hear. A new fault line if you needed an